Hi y'all, it's me, it's Sabrina again. I'm gonna do my second tutorial today. I'm really excited again, and I'm just so happy that I could do these, and you guys can see what I love to do. I'm going to start out today by using Soft Ocher paint pot all over my eye. I already have it on, so it just kind of cuts down on the time. Then after that, we're going to put on this new shade. Actually, it's called Deep Shade by MAC. It's on the Brunette Blonde Redhead. I'm just going to call it BBR because it's just so much easier to say. Anyways, it's on the BBR line. It's called Blue Shade. Beautiful color. A lot of people have said it looks just like Contrast. No, it doesn't. It's close, but not quite like it. I'm going to put that all over my lid by using Vex from an old holiday palette that I had. It's this color right here. Ooh. Right here. It's kind of like an iridescent-y, bluish, grayish, off-white color. To me, it looks just like Pin Curl and Pin. And then I'm going to put Deep Shade by MAC. This is it. It's a frost. I'm going to put that all over my eyelid. Overlapping slightly into the Vex. Or you could use Pin Curl if you got that from the collection. Just slightly shading into that. I'm putting it right up to my crease, little past my crease. It's going to be a smoky look. But it's still very daytime wearable, I think. But you know, I wear anything in the daytime, so I don't think that's ever stopped me. Fading it right into that Vex or Pin Curl, whatever you plan on using. Actually, you could use any highlight there. I just thought since it had some bluish tones in it too that it'd probably go good, so yeah, that's what I'm using. So, got that in there. Fading slightly into that Vex. And then I'm going to put the Vex slightly overlapping that Deep Shade using just any fluffy shader brush. Actually, let me use the 224. I'm just going to go blend that out. I'm going almost all the way up to my highlight, but not quite there. Okay, then I'm going to come in with this color. It's in the same holiday palette that I had. It's from a long time ago. It is called Night Owl. Gorgeous color. It's kind of navy blue with sparkles in it. And I'm going to be using my Sonia Kashuk crease brush. White handle. Put that in there. Put my little dot and fade out to the corner. Fade slightly into my crease. I'm going to go in with a little bit more of the Deep Shade. Just kind of blend that out. Kind of just feathering it on the ends. Giving me kind of like a halo effect over my eye. Using that 224 and just blending it all in. It's a really quick, easy, smoky look that you can do, you know, when you're in a hurry but you still want to look hot. Okay. think I got enough on that. Okay. And then I'm going to do a little more of the Night Owl in my outer V, because I just want to intensify it just to kind of make it look like the other eye. And it's a slightly darker blue shade with sparkles in there. So I just like that. It gives it a little more dimension for that Night Owl, because I don't think it is on the permanent line. I think it was limited edition, or it just happened to be in this holiday palette because I guess they had some extra or something. Just trying to get rid of it. But yeah, this is I don't think it's something they usually have. But you could use contrast, because like I said, contrast is not, it's not like deep shade. Put a little more of that deep shade on my lid because it kind of just rusted right there. And then for my highlight, I'm going to go in with this color called Mylar. It's in the regular collection. It's this light color. It just happened to be in this holiday palette that I had. It's probably the best holiday palette that they ever carried. Yeah, they only have a few shades. Look at this one. How many shades does this have in there? 10. Do you buy a holiday palette with 10 anymore? No. Anyways, Mylar is just like a creamy white. I'm going to use that just right in here, just to kind of differentiate between my Soft Ocher. Give it a little more boost. Not much, but you don't want to overpower your lid that's already pretty strong, because you have a lot of color on that already. Alright, then we'll work on the lower half of our eye. I'm going to use that same Sonia Kashuk crease brush and go in with Night Owl, my lower lid. What did I say? This is not the Sonia Kashuk crease brush. I can't even freaking talk. Essence of Beauty Duo. Last tutorial I called it the Posh Duo. No, Essence of Beauty, CVS. And I'm going to put that on my lower lash line. Again, you could use contrast if you wanted. Okay. Concentrating your darkest point on your outer 2/3 of your eye. Okay. And just go in there and darken it again on your outer V with that Night Owl. And then after that, we're going to come in with same brush, same Essence of Beauty crease brush, similar to the 219, and use Carbon by MAC. Concentrate that on the outer point of your eye. I'm blending slightly in. Now I'm going to come back, I'm going to go put on my lashes and put on my Blacktrack fluidline on my upper lash line and my waterline, and I'll show you the final look. Alright, I'm back and I have the final look. Here it is after my eyelashes on. I used Vex for the inner corner. First I had put Soft Ocher paint pot on my entire eye, and then I used, like I said, the Vex on the inner corner, and then instead of that you could probably use Pin Curl. Then I used that deep shade, the new shade from MAC, all over my eyelid, slightly past my crease. Then I used a darker shade of blue, which I used Night Owl, and then I used the same Vex to blend out my edge of my crease. And then I used Mylar, which is like a creamy white, just to for a highlight, just to kind of be a different shade than my paint pot that was already on there. But I could have done without it. Anyways, you guys, thanks for watching.